Hello everyone and welcome to Marian's Opening Bell. My name is John. I am the Membership Director at the Foundation for the Study of Cycles, and it is my pleasure to be your host for today. We are live from Bucharest, Romania and broadcast worldwide. Like usual, every attendee will be muted in this webinar, and for any questions that you might have, please email me at i.guta@cycles.cc. Okay, let's continue with the disclaimer. If you want to read it for yourself, you can find it in the meeting info tab. Futures, options, and forex are leveraged instruments and you can lose all your money. The content in this webcast is for educational and research purposes only. The Foundation for the Study of Cycles is not an investment advisor and is not trying to sell you any securities. You as a viewer are responsible for your own trading, both the gains and the losses. There is a very high degree of risk involved in trading, and past results are not indicative of future returns. The Foundation for the Study of Cycles and all individuals affiliated with us inside and outside this webcast assume zero responsibilities for any individual viewer's trading and investment results. The cycles and planetary indicators and all other features in this webcast are for educational and research purposes only and should never be construed as investment advice on any one particular asset to any one particular person at any one particular time. Any personal use of our timing and trading observations is entirely at your own sole and personal financial risk, and it is your own sole and personal financial responsibility to evaluate the accuracy, completeness, and usefulness of the information provided. With that in mind, now I am presenting you the Foundation Executive Vice President and Head of Research, Marian. Hi, Marian.
Hello, John. Hello, everyone. Let's start. First, we'll start presenting the future files. Currently, we have 4 hot trades, recent open, and on the watch list, we have 9 assets. Forex, we have recently closed 2 trades, and we still have 2 open. On the watch list, we have 7 assets. Let's start presenting. First asset, crude oil. I have entered in a long position on 627, that's today. The price was 43.53. Cycle 2, 3, and 4 is presenting a positive movement. We are seeing the top around July 12 to July 21, top of the cycles. The cycle oscillator in cycle 2 with the orange line is way above the black line is presenting the cycle and the prices are going in the same direction. The paradigm signal currently have present 2 important icicles on primary, one on June 15 and second one on June 23, Friday. Then a positive movement after that. We are seeing 2 important spikes, one on July 12 and second one on July 25. Currently, I have entered in a long position in this asset and I'm maintaining this long position. Next asset, gasoline. I have entered at the same time in gasoline on 627 the day today. Cycle 1 and 2 are presenting a positive movement. We are seeing the top of the cycle on July 5 and July 10. The paradigm signal is presenting a positive movement. It has present first the lowest point on June 23, that was Friday. After that, it's just presenting a positive movement with the highest point on July 12. So currently, the paradigm signal is presenting a positive movement. As the cycle are presenting, I'm maintaining my long position. Let's continue with the next asset, coffee. I have entered in a long position on 623. Currently, this trade is making 1.69%. Cycle 1, 2, and 3 are presenting a positive movement. We are seeing the top on cycle 1 on July 6, cycle 2 on July 14, and cycle 3 July 17. So all 3 cycles are presenting a positive movement. The paradigm secondary signal and this is important, all the prison line have started declining. The 10-day have a really low level. Okay, we have 3 lines under the 0 line. The Paradigm signal on secondary is presenting a positive movement with the top around July 11, the highest point around July 11. So 3 cycles are presenting a positive movement, and the paradigm signal is presenting a positive movement in this area. Currently, I am maintaining my long position. Let's continue with the next asset, live cattle. I have entered in a long position on June 26. This trade currently is gaining 1.73%. Cycle 1 is presenting a positive movement, having the top around July 4th. Cycle 3 is presenting a positive movement, having the top around July 3. The paradigm primary signal, and we can see all the Pearson lines have a really high level on the primary signal. Paradigm primary signal is presenting a positive movement with 2 recent important spikes. One will have on June 30, second one on July 6, a short decline period, then another positive movement. The highest point is on July 19. Currently, I'm in a long position and I'm maintaining this long position. Let's present one more time the trades record. So 4 open trades, all long position: crude oil, gasoline, coffee, and live cattle. Let's start presenting the watch list. S&P 500. We have 4 lines on primary signal on the Pearson lines. The paradigm primary signal is presenting a short decline, having the bottom on June 26 and July 13. So currently the paradigm signal is presenting a decline period. I'm NTR today, no trade recorded. Let's continue with the next asset, T-bonds. The paradigm signal have all the Pearson lines in positive territory. They are presenting a primary signal. The primary signal is presenting a positive movement. We are seeing an important spike on July 3 and the highest point on July 14. Then a short decline. So currently the paradigm signal is still presenting a positive movement in T-bonds. Currently I'm NTR, no trade recorded. Gold. We have all the Pearson lines in positive territory. They are presenting a primary signal. The primary signal have present spike on June 6. After that, a decline period. We are seeing a bottoming period starting from June 30 through July 17. Then a positive movement after that. Currently, I'm NTR in this asset. I'm preparing myself for a long position. Silver. The Pearson lines, we have all of them in primary territory. They are presenting the primary paradigm signal. We are seeing a decline in the primary paradigm signal with the lowest point on July 17. Then a positive movement after that. So currently I'm just waiting for this bottom to happen, then I will enter in a long position. I'm NTR today, no trade recorded. This is looking like it can decline a little more. Let's continue with the next asset, natural gas. The Pearson line, we have 3 positive, 1 touching the 0 line, 1 negative. They all created a bottom and have started going upwards. They are presenting the primary signal. The primary signal is presenting an important spike on June 28 and a second one on July 3. Then a decline period. This is looking kind of choppy in this area. Currently, I just decided to stay away. I'm NTR, no trade recorded. Next asset, corn. We are seeing all the Pearson line in primary territory with a really high level. The primary signal have presented an important spike on June 7, then a decline period. We are seeing the lowest points, the icicles, having kind of the same level. They are presenting a bottoming structure. The lowest point is on July 7. Then a positive movement after that we are seeing. So currently I'm NTR in this asset, but I'm preparing for a long position. Let's continue with the next asset, quit. We are seeing 3 Pearson lines in the positive territory, that means primary, 1 negative and 1 touching the 0 line. The primary signal is presenting a short decline period. We are seeing 2 important icicles, one half pass on June 26 and second one on July 7. On the secondary signal, if this will flip to secondary, it's presenting a decline period, a longer term decline period. So primary is presenting a decline period, secondary is presenting a decline period. Currently, I'm NTR in this asset, no trade recorded. Let's continue. Soybeans. We are seeing 4 Pearson lines in positive territory, 1 negative. They are presenting a primary signal. Primary signal have an important icicle on June 26, the lowest point. After that is just presenting a positive movement. We are seeing 2 important spikes, one on July 13 and second one on August 8. Currently, I'm NTR in this asset, no trade recorded, but I'm searching for a good entering point for a long position. Next asset and the last one, cotton. All the Pearson lines have a really high level. They are presenting the primary signal. The primary signal is creating currently a bottoming structure. We are seeing the lowest point on July 3. Then a positive movement after that with the highest point on July 26. So currently I'm preparing myself for a long position in this asset. I didn't enter yet. It's looking really good. The signal looks really good for a really long period of time. So again, I'm preparing myself for a long position in cotton. I didn't enter yet. Let's present one more time the trade record. Let's continue the Forex. So recently we have closed 2 trades, Euro CHF and Euro JPY. And we have 2 trades open. Let's start presenting. Euro USD. I have entered in a short position on June 8, currently negative 0.19%. Let's see if this is updated. No, actually it's 0.28. Cycle 1, 2, and 4 are presenting a decline period at the bottom around July 4th and July 10. The cycle oscillator have on the cycle 4 have declined under the black line. This is presenting the cycle and the price are not going in the same direction anymore. The Pearson lines, we have all of them in positive territory that are presenting the primary signal. Primary signal is presenting an important moving average top, the black line top, around June 28, then a decline period with 2 important icicles on July 3 and July 17. So the primary signal is presenting a decline period. Currently, I'm in a short position. Okay, this trade it's actually losing 0.28%. So I'm paying a lot of attention to this market. Be sure we didn't change the signal, flip the signal. The primary signal is still presenting a decline period. But anyway, let's continue with the next asset. USD CHF. I have entered in a long position on June 8th. Currently, I'm negative 0.13%. Cycle 1, 2, and 4 are presenting a positive movement. The Pearson lines, we have 3 in positive territory, 2 negative. Recently, the 10-day and 20-day have declined a lot under the 0 line. They have a really low level. The primary signal is still presenting two important spikes, one on June 26, which have passed, and one on July 17. Secondary is presenting a decline period. And we are seeing the bottom around July 17. So currently I'm in a long position in this asset. I'm paying a lot of attention to this. I'm currently maintaining my long position. I might exit this next couple of days. This is looking like it will flip the signal from primary to secondary. Let's start presenting the watch list. AUD JPY. The Pearson lines, we have 4 of them in negative territory, 1 positive. It's looking like the structure have started declining for a long period of time. The secondary signal is presenting an important spike on June 26, another one on July 6, then a longer term decline movement. So if the signal is on the secondary, it's presenting a really nice, interesting short position. Currently, I'm NTR in this asset, no trade recorded. Next asset, Euro AUD. The Pearson lines, we have 4 in positive territory, 1 negative. The primary signal is presenting an important spike on June 29, then a decline period after that. We are seeing the lowest point on July 26. Currently, I'm NTR in this asset, no trade recorded, but I'm searching for a short position. Let's continue with the next asset, Euro CAD. The paradigm signal have 4 Pearson lines in positive territory, 1 negative. They are still presenting the primary signal. The primary signal is presenting an important spike on June 30, then a decline period. We are seeing the lowest point on July 26. Currently, I'm NTR in this asset, but I'm searching for a good entry point for a short position. Next asset, JPP CHF. We are seeing 3 Pearson lines with a really high level, 1 touching the 0 line and 1 negative. Currently, they are still presenting the primary signal. The primary signal is presenting a bottoming structure, then a positive movement after that. The highest point is on July 11. The next point before the decline is July 19. Currently, I'm NTR in this asset, but I'm searching for a good entry point for a long position. JBP JPY. We have all the Pearson lines in primary territory with a really high level. Primary territory is presenting a bottoming structure, then a longer term positive movement. We are seeing an important spike on July 12, second one on July 20, then another positive movement with 2 other important spikes, one on July 23 and on August 23, and second one on August 29. So the primary paradigm signal is presenting a longer term positive movement. Currently, I'm NTR in this asset. I'm searching for a long position. Next asset, USD CAD. The Pearson lines are representing the secondary signal. We have 4 of them with a really low level and 1 positive. The paradigm secondary signal is presenting a bottoming structure with an important icicle on July 3. Then a positive movement after that with a high point on July 26. So currently, I'm NTR in this asset, but I'm searching for a long position. Next asset and the last asset in this watch list, in this file. USD JPY. The Pearson lines are presenting the primary signal. We are seeing 4 lines in positive territory and 1 touching the 0 line. The paradigm primary signal is presenting a bottoming period currently with the lowest point on June 29. After this, just a positive movement. We are seeing the highest point on September 5. Currently, I'm NTR in this asset, but I'm searching for a good entry point for a long position. Let's present one more time the trace record. And now the feature file. Okay, it looks like we have reached the last part of the meeting. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and see you tomorrow, next meeting. Take care, guys. John?